Disney, we fired James Gunn for the offensive tweets he did 9 years ago. Also Disney. Asking Genie for world peace and harmony. Asking Genie to get you a girl because you can't get one yourself. When the back pain starts to flare up after a long day of doing motion capture for Pixar. I will never forget the time Phineas got a damn cheeseburger next to a cow. I can't give you my heart because it's frozen. Even Geppetto knew you have to stay strapped or get clapped. Disney Pixar. OnlyFans. Time to buy more companies and ruin them. Disney. Yes boss. Remember when Hercules made himself a girlfriend out of clay and the first thing she did after getting a free will was dump him? When someone you don't know calls you by your nickname. A tale of betrayal and tragedy in Disneyland. Yes, Pinocchio, I have given you life. Why? Not Harry vs Voldemort, not Gandalf vs Saruman. This is the most epic magic duel in history. Mufasa. Proof that cats don't always land on their feet. Gonna tell my kids this is Michael Jackson. Why is no one freaking out over Mater from Cars? The guy lives in a junkyard full of car parts, which wouldn't be that bad if he didn't exist in a universe of talking cars. Yo, Disney was so real for this. If I don't love it, I don't swallow. Bonja, 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 bonja. Them, are you okay? You look tired. Me. When you have to act surprised at hearing gossip you already know. Insane character design. Disney really freaked it. Dentist. Okay, your wisdom tooth removal is done. Me, I don't have insurance. Dentist. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Why do you keep opening the fridge? Me, there may be something there that wasn't there before. Oh, mine was Bruce Willis. Mine was Britney Spears. How about you? Who was your first crush? I miss old Disney. All the new characters look too similar. Old Disney characters. Moana. When you goofy as hell, but y'all can still vibe together. Disney Plus. Are you still watching us? Definitely not the best way to wear this jacket. Do you fear death, Jack Sparrow? When you're trying to figure out how this kid puts his shirt on. Another actor ruined by drugs and alcohol. When your pet fell asleep in your arms, but you have to get up. I'm sorry, little one. Remember Dash as a kid? Here he is now. My daughter used markers to put makeup on her dolls. I tried to wash them. Cinderella had an especially rough night. I'm Maya. I'm Shire. We're like your biggest fans. Ka-chow. I love being me. Disney female characters that aren't a part of the official Disney princesses lineup, but they should be. Why was this Toy Story 2 scene so oddly satisfying to watch? 6-year-old me at a family gathering. Random uncle that I haven't seen in years. A blue guy named Sully has unique access to a hostile species that maintains the most precious resource in the world. He discovers the species is not what he thought, befriending a young female and eventually fighting against his own kind to protect her. When people tell me that I'm setting a bad example, oh boo-hoo. Now I feel really bad. Bad llama. Me the second I leave work, and I'm not getting paid to smile at people. When she's waiting for you to come back with a towel. Considering how there's no traces of humans in The Lion King, it could be set in any era. The Bronze Age, the 21st century, or a cyborg future where humanity has gone extinct. Rapunzel's neck must have been really strong. Never forget what they did to Flounder in Little Mermaid 2. When you go to sleep after an exhausting day and it starts raining. He's not real. Still can't believe this was CGI work from 2006. Me, 6 years ago, not understanding love. Cute girl, obviously flirting with me. My dumbass only realizing it now. Don't patronize me. Me watching Disney princess movies. As a kid, maybe she's in love. Now, she's 15. Can we talk about why Tarzan doesn't have facial hair? Phineas and Ferb's dad looking at his credit card bill. Zoe Saldana is one red alien away from a complete RGB. Every other Avenger when there's an emergency, but it's not their movie. In Lilo and Stitch, 2002, the lifeguard at the beach is Total Hydro Investigative Climate Certified, or THICC for short. In Encanto, 2021, Mirabel claims to not have a gift. Yet in this scene, we clearly see that she can freeze time. Is she stupid? Just saw a trigger warning before 101 Dalmatians saying, contains tobacco depictions. It also contains a woman trying to make a coat out of puppies, but sure, smoking. The sudden decrease in animation quality between the first Hunchback and the sequel is both hilarious and sad. If the queen in Snow White has magic powers and can turn herself into an old hag, why doesn't she turn herself into someone more beautiful than Snow White? The dump truck from Cars 2 previously made an appearance in The Incredibles. Wait a minute, what are they eating? Imagine Pinocchio roasting you for 5 minutes straight and his nose hasn't moved an inch. Believed in heroes until her parents died, left, abandoned, and replaced. Completely rejected by his hero. Literally just wants to win a race. Everybody, only princesses can talk to animals in Disney movies. Me an intellectual. Me all day for no reason. Me at 4:37 AM. The edible ain't shit. The Pirate Bay. Me not being able to afford 25 streaming services. You're as beautiful as a day I lost you. If Pixar had put Lightning McQueen's mom in the Cars movie. Pixar. Toy Story 5. This is the finale of the Toy Story franchise. Pixar, this is the third time you've said this would be the finale of the Toy Story franchise. Snow White. Evil queen who is jealous of her looks. I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused. It's weird that only Lumiere has an accent, even though all the characters in Beauty and the Beast live in France. Something I noticed on my second watch of Turning Red, look at the move Tyler makes when Maddie is keeping her mom busy in the climax. That is absolutely either a Kamehameha or a Hadouken. Tyler is a goddamn weeb, unsurprising, considering the anime influences in Turning Red go all the way to the top. Thank you Domishi for this blessing. You know, probably my favorite part of the movie Hercules, besides all of the horridly inaccurate mythology and fun gospel music, is that Hercules was already super strong and didn't need to work out. Phil just made him work out for the hero aesthetic. Skinny arms don't cut it, kid. Only big arms will get you an action figure. Tarzan's first wet dream did not involve a human. Stop. Disney movies when I was a kid. Disney remakes. Disney animation movies. Disney live action remakes. Hello Pike from Son of Ogre. Hello Tarzan from Tarzan. Disney princess movies. Their original German version. Disney Channel sitcom Kid. Farts. Audience. And you're pretty thin for someone who likes food. I don't like food. I love it. You're pretty thin for someone who loves food. Thank you. All my childhood I didn't realize how hard this guy was Trinidad Duck. Lion King 2019. He does exactly what I do. Lion King 1994. But better. In Monsters Incorporated, 2001, the wealthy CEO of Monsters Incorporated is held accountable for his actions. This is to remind the audience that the movie is a work of fiction. Saw this theory on Twitter that the dimension Jack goes to in Incredibles 2 is the same one from Monsters Incorporated. I tried to get away from it, but he picked me up with his mind powers and shook me like a doll. Well, a kid flew around over me and blasted a car with its laser vision. Why does my shadow look like Dr. Doofenshmirtz? You ducked around with the Shadowinator, didn't you? Me at the gas pump. The crackhead that just got in my car. How does all that hair end up in this braid? Me arriving in someone's life. Disney is responsible for creating unrealistic romantic scenarios, because are we really supposed to believe that Pocahontas turned this down for John Smith? Yeah, okay. When someone says they love you, me, I love you, thanks. This scene in Toy Story 1995 was filmed in this portion of the sky over 25 years ago. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, 2001. I knew it was over for me when my heart skipped a beat for her and not Rapunzel at the age of 10. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. Feeling very judged by Cinderella. Cinderella puts away all the materials from one project before starting something new. My bank account watching me make yet another unnecessary purchase, even though I'm broke. Politicians don't understand people who do good simply because it's right. It makes them nervous. You threw off my groove. The citizens of Arendelle, while Elsa is belting into the unknown from her balcony in the middle of the mother ducking night. Robin Williams accepted $75,000 rather than his typical fee of about $8 million for his role as the genie in Aladdin because he wanted to leave something wonderful behind for his children. In Wish 2023, this man's wish was misinterpreted. So, how'd ya get mixed up with the pinhead with hooves? Well, you know how men are. They think no means yes, and get lost means take me, I'm yours, heh. Don't worry, Shorty can explain it to ya later. When you faked your laugh twice already, but they keep talking. Me adding a lime to my drink, that is 97% vodka. I'm healthcare. When somebody crosses the line and you know you're about to be mean as duck. Disney artists drawing moms. Thicker. Run Bambi. Don't stop running. When you're home alone doing weird shit and hear a key in the door. Find yourself a person who looks at you the way Felix looks at his root beer. I legit don't want anyone to look at me like this. The best thing about the pivot to Bonnie from Andy is that we never had to see good old Buster die. I'm a grown man. I'm a big adult. I can do this. Be the bigger person. If you razzle, I'm gonna dazzle. She called me a monster. I just miss my boo. Knows original stories about fairies. Only knows fairies from Disney movies. And man bathing in hot sauce for bonus damage. 2019. When the kids barge in during mommy and daddy time. The real hero of the MCU. I'm looking at porn. Into the one. Shut up, it's 3 AM. Our beautiful baby boy. Let's name him something badass like Scar. Scar? It doesn't really fit. It will. Watch the live action Pinocchio to see if the fish was still hot, and it was. When the girl that hates you copies everything you do but an ugly. If I had a nickel every time Disney made a film based on a failing theme park ride featuring a crew of sailors cursed with conditional immortality, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Fairy tales told by Disney, the original German version. You're not the real Buzz Lightyear, you're an action figure. You are a child's plaything. You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Farewell. Simba, I just can't wait to be king. Dad dies. Simba. When your parents ask why you don't hang out with anybody from your school, I'm surrounded by idiots. Look Simba, everything the light touches is mine. But it will be mine one day, right Dad? Honestly, I will still be in my prime when your balls drop, and I'll either kill you or banish you from my territory after your inevitable and unpathetic coup attempt. If you were crushing on any of these girls, you're a person of culture. My favorite character in Beauty and the Beast is this dresser waiting to duck up a villager with a baseball bat. When you miss the last step on the stairs. Evil Queen. This is where I would put Snow White's heart, if I had it. Hide yo girl, Buzz Lightyear has arrived. Ariel, why do you wear seashells? Because B shells are too small and D shells are too big. Simba, my uncle killed my father and is trying to kill me now. Timon and Pumbaa, oh wow, have you tried just not ducking worrying about it? Therapist, handsome Kwasi isn't real, it can't hurt you. Handsome Kwasi. Parents, schools, that thing is a killing machine. Teens who wear hoodies and play Minecraft. La 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 la. Winner of the Nobel Prize. I didn't know that Linguini and Remy had a child. You may feel bad for Doofenshmirtz, but consider the fact that he can afford all this. Forget unrealistic expectations about romance. Disney taught me to explore alternate uses for my kitchen utensils. My friend waiting to hear the rest of the joke. Me laughing at my own joke without finishing it. Peter Pan. The one movie where the villain is more likable than the hero. Me, seriously, why is Lumiere attracted to her? Me, oh. Disney, babe, it's been 2 months, time to consume another nostalgia bait remake from your childhood. Yes, corporation. Buzz Lightyear. Student, graduates, friends and family, you've just gotta stop making sandwiches and start making something of yourself. The weather isn't even that hot. The weather. When you've been cuddling and she asks what's poking her, it's a surprise tool that will help us later. Says you are the love of his life. Forgets what you look like and has to put a shoe on every girl in the kingdom. Abula cooking breakfast. Isabella. Mirabel. Into the citizens of Arendelle. Citizens of Arendelle. Screw Elsa's ice powers. I want Snow White ability to enslave animals. Conkers. She left me for a hybrid. I didn't even hear him coming. No way. Bring back mermaids, like they were before. Mermaids back then. Come over here, sailors. Mr. Crow 7914. Me, can you teach me how to flirt with someone? My friend, you should try your own way of flirting. Me when I'm flirting. Hey, I like your teeth. Do you know what an organ dealer and I have in common? We both want your heart. Do you know why flies go after poop? Because that's what they like. So by that logic, if I were the fly you would be the poop.